Much one gave in, much more came back. Open your ears as I tell unto you a story of Fluy the Snuffer with her open offsprings. On a random day, she wakes up and finds her blanket really up high and covering a higher multitude of whatever is under it. And she feels really warmed up by what's covering her, almost as if it was alive. And then she moved side by side and felt whatever was making her warm was also moving side by side, and it was vibrating like up and down. And then when she heard carefully, she heard that this vibration came from many, not one. And she opened her eyes and finds out that she has over 12 dogs on her bed. And she removes the blanket and all of them wake up, snuggling, licking, and barking hyperly towards her, and she laughs exceedingly. Where did this come from? And along with those, there were birds outside the window of Fluy's house flying round about, and the snakes were kept in cages in appropriate places where they would not be a threat to others, and the other animals were placed in different areas, and some were sent back into the forest where they would be okay. Fluy unexpectedly goes out of her room with the dogs and finds many other cats. She finds many other cats roaming round about, and then she wondered, wait a minute, were these not all the animals that I cleaned? On a different day, there was a time when Fluy had gone out to a particular neighborhood, spending the holiday with her grandparents, and the place had many stray animals, from cats to dogs, and even some birds lying desolate, not flying, but lying. And Fluy goes on a journey and starts cleaning up stray dogs and cats and birds. It was crazy dangerous, yet she resiliently managed to tame all of them, even though they had never recognized her. And quietly, slowly but surely, her with her grandparents cleaned them all up and had them all taken to the vets. And when they had finished, they went along and secured snakes that were in the neighborhood houses and had them taken elsewhere, and had done the same with many other animals in a way in which they saw to it that they took care of them. When one gives much, and even much more is given back. Open your ears as I continue telling you the story of Fluy the Snuffer with her open offsprings. On another day, all the animals that were taken care of were reported to from the grandparents to the parents of Fluy, and when the parents had known about this, they were in the midst of wondering what to do with the amount of free space they had throughout the course of their yard and their bond with other places. So they had secretly decided to purchase all the animals and all the creatures, in which they had made sure that Fluy was the one responsible for having them taken to the vet. And what was done to them was in accordance to the first part of this story. And now I have a question for you. Why do you think I told you this story?